Severe storms impacting millions over the next 2 days. It's happening. Lightning, large hail, tornadoes, all possible as the spring season continues to roar. We'll explain why we're concerned about tomorrow's forecast.
And Chicago, what happened? Temperatures in the 30s and 40s? We're not even going to talk about the wind chill. I can't even go there.
I don't want you to go there.
You're going to go there. We'll tell you also when spring will finally get some of that warm air into the area.
How about the dry conditions in the west? You know, it sounds good, but it makes for a high threat of fires. The drought is creating a dangerous year-round fire season now. That story and your forecast on Weather Center Live. Welcome to Weather Center Live. I'm Dave Schwartz with Alex Wilson.
And your storms are on the radar now. We are expecting more. Take a look at this one. Looking for storms through sections west of Florida, I should say. Those same areas that we're watching for the storms last week. So Oklahoma, Arkansas, Louisiana, and Texas. You're looking at the zone on Wednesday night. You saw the area on Wednesday. So severe possible in Dallas through Wednesday night. And that's not it. The severe threat doesn't end there. No, on Thursday, Dallas area could see some stronger severe storms. New Orleans will also get in on the action. And we're going to keep that threat going from many of those same locations into the end of the week. Mike Bettis joined Wild Weather Week over the past 7 days. And one big weather player has been the reason why. Look at last Thursday and Friday. We had the wintry weather in the west and thunderstorms beginning to develop into parts of Texas and Oklahoma. Over the weekend, we saw the south getting in on the thunderstorms all the way up into the Carolinas on Sunday. It was a soaker for the end of your weekend. Yesterday, we start the week with storms all the way from Florida up to the mid-Atlantic and northeast. And even this morning, we had rain and thunderstorms up into the state of Maine. So 1 week, all this weather from one system, Dave, and you're going to tell us what's ahead for the next 7 days. There, and that's some snow. Yeah, snowflakes falling into parts of northern Wisconsin, back into Minnesota. We've got the northern UP of Michigan and northern sections of lower Michigan, I should say, where the snow is coming down. Otherwise, it's just a chilly rain. Temperatures in the 40s and rain, not very comfortable to be outside for much of anything. As we go through the remainder of today and tonight, notice snow showers continue through Wisconsin, Minnesota, UP of Michigan. You could see some heavier bursts of snow through the evening and into the overnight. Even lower Michigan will continue to see snow showers. Could see some heavy bursts there at times, even into your morning commute, flakes flying. That could lead to maybe a few slick spots on some of those lesser used roadways. The back roadways, you might encounter a slick spot here and there. Looking at 1 to 3 inches in this mid shade of blue. So through most of the UP of Michigan, far northern sections of the state of Wisconsin. Could even see a few isolated spots in there where 3 to 5 inches are possible. Generally for the upper sections of lower Michigan, less than an inch. But notice that deeper blue in the middle there. You guys could see 1 to 3 inches of snowfall. Just a little bit expected up into the Arrowhead of Minnesota. Winds also an issue, so it's cold and then it's windy. Winds gusting to 44 miles an hour right now in Chicago, 40 miles an hour in Detroit, near 40 miles an hour in Pittsburgh and Buffalo and Des Moines. Minneapolis gusts to 25 miles an hour. So as Dave correctly pointed out, that could make for some interesting takeoffs and landings at some of those airports. Wind advisories in effect still for North Dakota, northern sections of Minnesota, all the way over into western New York. So really anywhere you find yourself around the Great Lakes region, you're dealing with the cold and you are dealing with the wind. And that is leading to some colder feels like temperatures.
Bring May flowers. I think is the caption to that. Hey, thanks for spending part of your afternoon with us here at the Weather Channel. I'm Dave Schwartz along with Alex Wilson.
And they better be some great May flowers. I think a lot of people are thinking after all that.
Yeah.
You know, it's a stormy day again for many. I want to take you back down to Florida. We were talking about Florida yesterday.
Right.
Have to talk about the Sunshine State again today because we are dealing with more showers and thunderstorms across mainly South Florida, generally around the Miami area now. Those storms are getting closer to you. Take a look. You've got the 595 area getting wet, and we've seen some heavier showers just off towards the west-northwest of the Miami area and then further out towards the west. So a late day commute that will be less than perfect for a lot of folks. Keep in mind, you could see some very, very heavy rainfall that's going to drop your visibilities, and you could see some quick ponding on the roadway when you see rainfall coming down like that. We're going to keep storms in the Florida southern sections over the next few days. They're not the only spot, though. Mike Bettis Yeah, Dave, California now in its 4th year of extreme drought, and as the conditions get worse, could it mean a worse fire season? Many are asking, and in our continuing series on California in crisis, Dave Malkoff explains how the drought is really only adding fuel to that